What's going on, everybody? Welcome to On Blast Gaming with yours truly, Melfice X. We are playing some Samurai Shodown on the PlayStation 4 Pro. Right here on the home of On Blast Gaming, twitch.tv/MelficeX and youtube.com/MelficeX1. Thank you very much for joining and tuning in. So we're going to be playing some casual and some ranked matches with Haohmaru. By no means are we anywhere near good at this game, so if you're expecting any type of pro gameplay, you've been warned. We are learning the game. We're okay, nothing, we get by some matches, but just trying to learn pretty much just trying to learn the game pretty much, and trying to get a basic understanding of some of the matchups, and just trying to get better. So we are going to be playing some ranked and casual matches, depending if we could the frequency of matches that we could find. We will be playing some a mix of both. I know sometimes it does get a little tedious trying to find ranked matches, so we're going to switch on and off if we have to. The majority I want to play ranked just because I want to play competitively, and I want to, like, you know, try to, I guess, learn as much as I can. Casual matches, you will find competitive matches in casuals, but I mean, for the most part, people are just kind of like testing out new characters, or they're not really playing, you know, that hard, just because you know, in ranked you'll get more sweaty matches for points and stuff like that, and that's when you're gonna learn much more. So with that being said, let's get the festivities on the way. We jump right into the ranked matches. So we have set up the filters for opponent rank around the specific location. I don't want to get matched up with someone that's way above my level. I want to keep it somewhat balanced. Region, although I hate doing it, I put it on all just because since I kind of limited the rank filter, I would want to pretty much expand the region of where we're the region to find players. Connection speed level 3 and up. Even though I put that, we get all sorts of connections, so I don't think that really factors into anything. That's pretty much it, guys. A little bit of a wait, but bear with me, and we will find matches and hopefully have a good turnout. That's the main thing. I just want to, you know, like I always say, even if I lose, I would want to at least put a competitive showing. I don't want to get blown up the entire stream, but if we could get a few rounds here and there, and, you know, steal a few matches, go back and forth. Generally what I try to do is, if I'm winning, I don't like to keep on winning against the same opponent. I'll let the player choose. I'll go up to 10 matches, and then after 10 I kind of consider just leaving and going to another match. On the losing end, if I lose 5 matches, I'll pretty much consider moving on to an opponent. So that's usually how I work it. Depending how competitive the match set is. Sometimes I'll stay if it's competitive enough. We'll probably have a longer match set, you know. But if I lose generally 5 matches and I'm getting blown up, I'm pretty much looking for something else, because there's only a certain threshold that you have where you're gonna get basically you're gonna get frustrated. You know what I mean? So I try not to play an opponent if I'm getting too frustrated and too aggravated, because then I start playing aggressive and really tunnel vision sets in, and you're really not playing at your best at that moment. You're just throwing a bunch of attacks out and you're playing angry. So seems like ranked match is a little bit of slow. It's a little slow. This is the only thing with this game, you can't really predict it. Like, what's really, what's hot at the moment. Are ranked matches really going on? Are casual matches? It's not as populated as some of the other fighters just because of the level of difficulty in this game. And I find it very fun, but some people find this game very polarizing, where you either love it or you hate it. It's different than a lot of the fighters out there. And I wouldn't say it's like a commercial success, you know. I think it's, you know, it's pretty much for that niche hardcore audience of, you know, fighting game fans and Samurai Shodown fans. But other than that, it's not at the level of a Mortal Kombat or a Street Fighter, so it's not going to have as many players. And just because it's a very polarizing game where it's very defense heavy and very counter heavy, so a lot of that is factors in to your matching, to the general population of the game. So yeah, we're gonna give it a few minutes and then we're gonna go probably to casuals.
Match.
「
張り合おうってのか。上等だ。
覇王丸 VS ダーリーダガー、いざ尋常に1本目勝負。
こっちだ。こっちだ。ぶねえな。ぶねえな。ぶねえな。上だ上だ。おら
勝者覇王丸。よし、2本目勝負。
こっちだ。ぶねえな。キャッチ。それ。こっちだ。よっよっ。おれやっ。おれ。ぶねえな。やっほー。こっちだ。ぶねえな。やっほー。ぶねえな。上だ。吹っ飛べ。そら。決まりだ。こっちだ。ぶねえな。へっ。どれ。それ。ぶねえな。
旋風連弾。
どれ。どうした。
俺と来たぜ。
なめんじゃね
え。勝者ダーリーダガー。
そのまま寝てな。
最終戦勝負。旋風連弾。
ぶねえな。上だ。やっぶねえな。どれ。それ。おら。それ。おら。ぶねえな。
勝負あり。勝者覇王丸。俺の名は覇王丸。程度の土産に覚えておきな。
張り合おうってのか。上等だ。
覇王丸 VS ダーリーダガー、いざ尋常に1本目勝負。どれ。
ほら崩れな。ぶねえな。キャッチ。上だ。ぶねえな。ほら上だ。吹っ飛べ。そら。決まりだ。キャッチ。
旋風連弾。
逃げんなよ。ふざけろ。
覇王丸。よし。2本目勝負。
どれ
旋風連弾。旋風連弾。よっしゃ
吹っ飛べ。そうだ決まりだ。俺いやよっいや
勝者ラリーだが、
そのまま寝てな。
最終戦勝負。
上だ。いやそれ
旋風連弾。旋風連弾。
それ上だ。いや
旋風連弾。旋風連弾。
いや吹っ飛べ。
旋風連弾。
ほらこっちだ。それ吹っ飛べ。そうだ決まりだ。こっちだ。ほらこっちだ。
勝負あり。勝者ラリーだが、
あたしこう見えても強いんでね。
ごめん。
覇王丸 VS 立花右京。いざ尋常に1本目勝負。旋風連弾。勝者立花右京。2本目勝負。
つばめ返し。はあせいささめつばめ返し。うわささめつばめ返し。
旋風連弾。
はあ
旋風連弾。勝者覇王丸。 し最終戦勝負旋風列弾旋風列弾
甘い
つ
つまみ返しはあささみぜ
勝者覇王丸いいねなかなか楽しめたぜ
ごめん
覇王丸 VS 立花右京いざ尋常に一本目勝負
はあつまみ返しはあはあ
旋風列弾勝者覇王丸よし2本目勝負
つまみ返し甘い
勝者立花右京最終戦勝負
つまみ返し覇
オマル。俺の名は覇王丸。江戸の土産に覚えておきな。
ごめん。
覇王丸 VS 立花右京。いざ尋常に一本目勝負。
ツバメ返し。
旋風連鎖。
ツバメ返し。
勝者覇王丸。よし。2本目勝負。
ツバメ返し。
旋風連鎖。
ツバメ返し。ツバメ返し。
勝者覇王丸。俺の名は覇王丸。江戸の土産に覚えておきな。
Alright guys, sorry about that moment of silence. We were just had a phone call. So we had a nice little set, a nice little casual set. Got some wins under our belt. Alright, let's see if we go, since we played some casuals, let's take it over to ranked.
Rank match.
Just seemed like everything is dead, huh? Casuals, we were able to get one set. Ranked, we were waiting last time a while. A long while. So this is a little bit of a bummer. The lack of matches is it's not great for streaming. Well, we got someone hosting the room, so I guess we'll do that.
Haohmaru. Yosh! Uzuki. Kurama Yashamaru vs 覇王丸。いざ尋常に一本目勝負。
Play that a little careless. A little careless on my part.
2本目勝負。当たらん。
That move tracks.
俺の黒羽からは逃げられまい。
That move actually tracks, huh? He should have missed that, but I guess he got away with the tracking. Because I was actually just waiting to punish, really. I didn't know they would be so lenient and give him tracking properties on a whiff move. Haohmaru.
まだだ。立て。
2本目勝負。
So he's gonna block low every time. He blocks low every time.
Haohmaru.
無情の風は時を選ばず。ただ強さを磨くためにただ。
いざ尋常に1本目勝負。勝者クラマーやシャマル。
まだだ。立て。
2本目勝負。
浅い。
うるせえ。
当たらん。当たらん。青嵐。
旋風のさ。
こがら。
旋風。
さあ、狩り渡す。
I gotta punish him. There's a lot of stuff that he's throwing out there that I'm not punishing. How is he not negative? What am I? Run and attack? Something's not right, man. Something feels really off. Like, there's some points where I should be punishing him, and it just doesn't feel like I punish him. Like, he does a jump and attack, he lands, and he still has time to punish a whiffed attack that I initially did when he jumped. Like, the connection's off. Connection is really bad. He has a lot of priority over me. Look at that. I jumped over an attack. You figure I could probably grapple him, and I can't. Just won't let me execute it. I wonder if there's something I could... See, I can't even punish that move. How crazy is that? How crazy is it that I can't punish a straight whiff like that? That's incomprehensible right there. That's just... I don't even know how to comprehend it. Throws out a lot of attacks, just presses a lot of buttons. But this connection is letting him. Probably not gonna be I'm not gonna probably play a few. Yeah, I'm not gonna play games. Can't play any more games with this connection. Just seems it seems very random. Seems like a very random, like, it just doesn't feel fluent. And it's like greatly affecting my game. Like, the game feels slow. It's a lot of the moves he's punishing me with. Like, I can't punish him on his whiffs. And that's all due to connection. Like, when you play this game online, you'll notice when you get a good 4-bar connection, it really feels like offline. A lot of the, you know, moves that you could do and a lot of the punishes, a lot of the just blocks will just come out. It just feels fluent. And when you're dealing with those type of connections, it just feels very, like, weird. Like, kind of like you're underwater, but it feels like a slower version of the game. Like a slight, you know, it's not, you know, like right there on stream you might not notice it, but while doing the inputs, there's some things that won't, I don't know how to explain it. Things that will usually connect won't. Just because of the input, I guess, delay. And the way the game registers it with that connection. It's like a weird thing. I don't know if it's GGPO or what it is, but it doesn't look that bad on screen. It's just, while, you know, placing your inputs, you'll notice that something that should have punished will get blocked. And it just doesn't make sense. Because it's like you would have to input the command while the move is going on, which you're scared you're gonna get hit with that move. You know what I mean? Because you're gonna get off of your, you know, you're gonna get out of your block animation to land an attack. So it's no biggie. I mean, unfortunately, that's just online play. You know what I mean? You gotta accept it. It's not gonna be perfect. It's not gonna be perfect. There are games that get it close to perfect, but unfortunately when you're dealing with someone else's connection, servers, this, that, it's hard to like perfect it, you know. But as long as we get somewhat close to that perfected model, I'm good. I mean, look, the fact that we get to play opponents around the world is a beautiful thing. Get to enjoy this experience. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll definitely take that all day.
Shodown Haohmaru. よし。2本目勝負。Lost my blade. Lost my blade. Go, Happy. Lost my blade. Hey, Happy. Go, Happy. Lost my blade. Hey, Happy. Lost my blade.
There was definitely some missed punishes there, and I just fell asleep half of that match. I completely let him take over, so gotta wake back up and stop getting caught with that. That's so predictable. So for the most part, I could kind of register his meta there. He's he'll throw a low. He'll basically throw the dog at you, and obviously that gives him an opportunity to rush you. So he's gonna either go for a low or high, an overhead. So he doesn't even mix it up, like go for like a low, 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 and then an overhead. He just goes low, overhead, low. So it's pretty much predictable. He's gonna stand back, shoot a projectile, and then try to set up his dog. So it's pretty much his game plan. Projectile? No. Try to do something different there. Fucked up that input. He's going for like a raw weapon flipping technique. I mean, if I'm pressing buttons, maybe, but That's tough to just like throw that out there like that. Constantly too. Try to combo into it or throw into it. Although adding the throw really impacts the scaling of the damage. That's better than doing it raw. Alright, so we were able to get the cancel out in time. To cancel... Use our rage meter. I try not to use it, but... Once he got me in that grab, I had no choice but to counter it. Just so I could finish off the round.
Haohmaru. 2本目勝負。
He's probably angry that didn't kill. So I was basically gonna take that that rage move. I wasn't gonna. I felt that I had enough health. I wasn't too sure if it was gonna kill. I know it was gonna get me definitely down. I thought it was gonna get me much lower. But I knew it wasn't gonna kill, so I was willing to take it without canceling into my rage meter. Because then in the third round, I would have had advantage. That he would have had a respect. I want him to use his rage meter, but he's not biting. He's not biting. He won't cancel. I guess he's not going to use it this round.
Shodown Haohmaru. よし。2本目勝負。
Right now, mentally, he's defeated. I've been there quite a few times where you just don't know exactly what to do against a certain character. And then you get aggravated. And just start making a bunch of mistakes. Nice. I'm gonna see if I could combo jab into this weapon flipping technique, see if I can get more damage out of it. Yeah, look at all that damage. It's funny how much it doesn't scale when you get the grab involved. I don't know if we're gonna see him on the second round. Well, I don't know if we're gonna see him another match. I don't know if we're gonna see him another match. He might decide. I mean, if it was me personally, I would probably bounce. But shit, give him credit. He wants to stay around and play some more matches. I would probably just be so aggravated at this point. For my sanity, I would probably leave. Who knows? Maybe he thinks he read something that he could probably capitalize. Maybe that's what he's thinking. Like, right now, thankfully, I kind of found my rhythm. So I'm playing more patient. I kind of have an understanding of the matchup. At least the way he's playing Galford. I know exactly where I could go on the screen, my spacing, and I feel very comfortable right now. So it's gonna be hard for him to take a match. I mean, I'm not trying to sound cocky or anything, but just right now I'm reading him pretty good. Unless he switches it up and throws a bunch of different things. Trying something out, but wasn't working what I was trying, so I really don't know how to attach the super special move yet. That's something that the only way I can attach it that I know of is by doing a perfect parry and knocking their weapon away, and after I perform that perfect parry, Sounds like that's when I would attach it, but need great timing for that, and I haven't really perfected it. The weapon knockout. So notice how we took the zoning away from him. If you notice, like in the beginning of the matchup, like the beginning of the set, he was zoning. He felt comfortable zoning with Galford, keeping me in the corner, pretty much mixing up like highs and lows. And right now I just have him on the run, constantly. Well, now he's finally trying to get back into that rhythm. Keep on getting punished by that. Oh, nice. So he's going all for nothing. He's going all or nothing in this one. Press the bad button. Got himself around. So I'm very curious, what can I attach this? Like, what can I combo that into? Is it just a poke to pretty much gain frame advantage? Is that it? Can't attach that to it. Drop the match. Drop the match. Test the new things out. Gave him the match. Good on him. He took advantage of it.
Oh, wonderful! Let's do this, puppy.
Haohmaru vs ガルフォード。いざ尋常に1本目勝負。
So what I'm noticing is every time he jumps back into that backdash, he goes for that disappearing overhead. Which, if I fake a run, I could block it and punish him. Like he's trying to set up that overhead, is what he's trying to do. See, like right there? All I have to do is stop my run and block, and he's open. Right there. It's pretty much what he's trying to incorporate into his game. Just wait for him to throw it out, block, and get that max punish. That's really all I have to do. I don't have to incorporate anything else. Well, since he stole a match, I have to make him pay for that. So far he's going over it, so that's good. He hasn't gone low yet.